Let me guess. You're here because lately, something feels off with your bladder. Maybe you're making more bathroom trips than you used to. Maybe you've noticed a bit of dribbling after you go, or maybe you wake up at night once, twice, or even 3 times to pee, and you're wondering, is this normal? You've probably searched online and seen everything from just drink less water to it's all about your prostate. And now you're left wondering, what's really going on down there? And more importantly, how do I fix it? That's a great question, because most men don't realize that simple daily habits, the things we do without thinking, can train our bladder to work against us. Today, we're breaking down the 5 biggest bladder mistakes men make and how to fix each one naturally. Mistake number 1, going to the bathroom every time you feel the urge. We've all done it. When a sudden urge hits and you immediately start looking for the nearest bathroom, it feels like your body's way of saying, go now. But here's the truth, your bladder can hold a lot more than you think. When you rush to the bathroom every time you feel a slight urge, you're actually training your bladder to become weaker and more sensitive. Over time, it starts signaling I need to pee when it's only half full. So instead of you controlling your bladder starts controlling you. Here's what to do instead. When the urge hits, check the clock. If it's been less than 30 or 40 minutes since you last went, hold off. Take a deep breath and relax your body, especially your core and glutes, and try 3 quick pelvic contractions. Think of it like lifting your nuts toward your guts 3 times in a row. This helps calm the urge and trains your bladder to hold more over time. If the feeling doesn't go away after a couple minutes, then go ahead and relieve yourself. But the key is simple. Don't chase every urge. Train your bladder, don't let it train you. Mistake number 2, drinking too much at night. Here's another one that sneaks up on most guys. You spend your day barely sipping water, and then after work, boom, you down a big glass or 2 at dinner. Or maybe you're watching TV with a beer or a nightcap. Then, 2 hours later, you're up again, heading to the bathroom. What's happening here is simple. When you don't hydrate steadily throughout the day, your kidneys get overloaded in the evening. That fluid still has to go somewhere, and unfortunately, that somewhere is your bladder. Right when you're trying to sleep. Here's how to fix it. Start hydrating earlier in the day. Drink a full glass of water when you wake up, even before coffee. Keep a large water bottle with you and sip consistently throughout the day. Then, set a rule about 2 hours before bed. Stop drinking anything significant. You can take small sips with medication if needed, but otherwise, cut it off. You'll be surprised how often nighttime bathroom trips drop just from this one change. Mistake number 3. Power straining to empty completely. If you're the kind of guy who leans forward, tightens your abs, and pushes hard to finish peeing, then this one's for you. It feels like you're trying to get every last drop out, but in reality, that kind of straining makes things worse. When you push hard, you actually increase the pressure in your abdomen, and that tightens the muscles around your bladder neck, making it harder for urine to flow freely. So instead of fully emptying, you often trap a bit inside. Here's the better approach. When you're at the toilet or urinal, take a deep breath in through your nose and exhale slowly through your mouth. Let your shoulders relax, let your lower belly relax, and let gravity do most of the work. Once you're done, wait a second. Then, if you need to, give a light, gentle push to clear the last drops. Not a strain, but just a soft finish. You'll find this not only empties your bladder better, but also reduces that annoying after dribble. Mistake number 4. Ignoring tightness in your hips and pelvic floor. Here's one most men never think about. Your bladder doesn't work in isolation. It's part of a complex network of muscles in your pelvis, hips, and lower back. And if those muscles are tight, they can literally pull on your bladder and urethra, making it harder to relax and empty properly. Here is a simple test. Try putting on your socks while standing on one leg. If you wobble, tense up, or feel stiff, your pelvic area is probably tight. You can fix this with a few minutes of stretching each day. Focus on your inner thighs, hip flexors, and glutes. These are the areas that tend to get short and tight from sitting all day. Even just 2 sessions, one in the morning and one at night, can make a huge difference. It improves blood flow, muscle control, and overall bladder function. Think of it this way, a flexible pelvis equals a freer bladder. Mistake number 5, neglecting prostate health. Now, we have to talk about the elephant in the room, the prostate. It's not a topic most guys love to discuss, but the truth is, your prostate plays a major role in bladder performance. As men age, the prostate can enlarge, a condition called BPH, or benign prostatic hyperplasia, and it can press on the urethra, affecting your flow and your ability to fully empty your bladder. Here's the problem. A lot of men notice the symptoms, but they ignore them. They assume it's just part of getting older. But getting checked doesn't have to be complicated or uncomfortable. A simple exam and blood test can tell you a lot about what's going on. And whether you're dealing with a mechanical issue, inflammation, or something else entirely, the key is not to guess. Knowing your baseline prostate health gives you clarity and allows you to make smarter lifestyle changes. Combine that knowledge with the other 4 fixes we've covered, and you're setting yourself up for real, long-term bladder control. Let's recap. So, here's what we've learned today. 1. Don't chase every urge. Train your bladder to hold more. 2. Hydrate earlier in the day and cut back before bed. 3. Stop power straining. Relax, breathe, and let your body do the work. 4. Stretch your hips and pelvic floor to improve flexibility and flow. 5. And finally, don't skip your prostate check. Knowledge is power. Your bladder isn't something you have to just put up with as you age. It's a system you can retrain. By making these small adjustments in your habits, your movement, and your mindset, you can take back control, sleep better, and feel more confident every day. Because bladder health isn't just about the bathroom. It's about quality of life and the freedom to live without worry.